Yeah, so I have this check engine light on this car. It just popped up some few days ago. I saw it some few days ago. Since I'm not sure what has resulted to the check engine light popping up, but I want to find out. I'm not really sure why it came up. See, stay steady. Check engine light. And this car under Accord. So I want to find out why the check engine light, or what has resulted to the check engine light popping up. Since it came on, I feel the engine a little bit vibrating. So right away I want to find out, and so yeah, so I got this device. It's a car diagnostic tool, ODB2 scanner. Okay, you may be familiar with this. Well, it's I consider it a DIY tool. So today, instead of taking this car to somewhere else, I want to first of all diagnose with this tool to find out what is responsible for the check engine light that has so popped up on this car. You can see the socket, and okay, to do that, first of all, I'll turn off the engine and disengage, remove the key. Next, I'll connect to this. See this port here beneath the dashboard. You can see the brake pedal and the accelerator pedal. So just beside it, you see this socket, this provision. Right here it is. So that is where you connect these two. So connect that. The moment you push that in, this comes up this way. Okay. Next is to turn the ignition to the on position. See, I'm just going to leave it on the on position. Take note, I have not started the car. I've not started the engine of the car. Take note, the engine is not running. The engine is not turned on at this point. All I've done is to turn the ignition to the on position. See, that is okay, to the on position. No cranking, just the on position. Then to this tool, nano scan. Next, enter, wait for it. Says fault 02, pend 00. Two faults first one here says P0507, and then scroll. Second one is 0706. So these are the two faults as diagnosed by this tool. So next is to find out what these two represent and then get to fix it. So whenever you have a fault like the check engine, a fault indicator, that is, whenever you notice the fault indicator like the check engine is on one way and you're not sure what exactly is causing the check engine, one thing that you can do, one way you can quickly confirm or get to know the cause or the reason for the check engine is by using a diagnostic tool, ODB2 scanner. The ODB2 scanner will scan the system and get to know the code, and then from here to find out the reason for these codes. Like I have two codes here. I have two codes. Okay, these are the two codes for that has resulted to the check engine popping up. Remember, the car at this point is not running. No need to turn on the engine, no need to crank the engine. That is, all you need to do is to turn on the ignition, and then the ODB2 scanner will scan the car engine system and display the error code so discovered. So next will be to find out to resolve the issue. Okay, after driving for a while, I observed that the check engine light has gone off. How long have I driven? I have driven for about first of all, I resetted trip A, the odometer trip A I resetted it to 00 just to carry out a test, and then I also topped up some gas or fuel, whichever you may prefer. I put some fuel into the car and resetted the odometer trip A of the odometer to 00, and topped up some gas like I said earlier, and I drove for some time, and now the check engine light has gone off. What really has happened? The check engine light has gone off. I have a previous video where the check engine light came up where I showed that the check engine light came up due to the gas cap not properly closed. Now this time around, I tried that earlier on before using the ODB2 scanner to scan the ECM to find out what was wrong. The ODB2 scanner reported two codes. I've not done any form of repair. The only thing I did is to top up gas, put some fuel into the car, and I started driving. And in about less than 10 miles or so, the the check engine line went off. So I'm going to confirm that with the same ODB2 scanner again to see if there is still any more code. Okay, I have my ODB2 scanner again, so I'm going to check with it again. Okay, the ODB2 scanner is connected, so let's try and see if there is still any error. Anything that needs attention. Okay, there's still okay. Okay, so right here you see that it's a bit deceptive. You see the check engine light has gone off, but the codes are still there. There are two codes as seen by this scanner. Code 1 is okay, two codes seen by this. P0507, that's the first one, and P0706. So right now I want to do a quick check. In this video, I'm actually not fixing this issue, but I'm just going to check it. Probably I'll make another video showing how these issues are fixed. Let's check up these codes and find out really what they are. Yeah, so this is the instruction manual that came with the diagnostic tool. Instruction manual, it has some error codes, the information or the meaning of some of the codes are also in it. So quickly, I want to find out these error codes that we have seen. What do they indicate? What is the issue? What is the error code pointing to? So the first code, P0507. 0507. That's it. P0507 says generic idle control system RPMI. Okay, the idle speed, the idle RPM is higher than normal. That's what it means. I'll have to check that later on. That's for P0507 idle control system RPMI. Okay, next, the next code is 0706, P0706. P0706. 06 says transmission range sensor circuit range to performance. So this is telling us there is an issue with the transmission. There is an issue with the transmission range sensor circuit, and the problem is in the range and to performance. So that's that. This is just like I said earlier in this video. I am not fixing these issues, but it's been a learning point. The check engine comes on, you look at it, you diagnose it, gives you error code, and then at some point it goes off. The only thing I did in this car, like I said earlier, was just to put some fuel, some gas into it. So I'm assuming that it's probably pressure, the pressure that triggered the check engine light, not necessarily these codes. So that's that for this video. I'm not fixing the issue in this video. Thank you.